guys, my name is Makenzie.
Hi, my name is Makayla,
And we are the M&M Service Project.
So again, my name is Makayla Allen. I'm a sophomore honors finance and marketing student. A little bit about me, I'm involved on campus. I currently serve as the SGA sophomore class treasurer. I also serve on the executive board for SHAC and FMA, and I work at the Student Health Center as a Healthy Brothers, Healthy Sisters peer facilitator.
Hi guys, my name is Mackenzie Hooks Harris. I'm currently a sophomore business management student. A little bit about me, I'm currently in the band right now and I dance with Golden Delight. I am currently also the honors directors of events and I am also the intern VP for 100 Collegiate Women.
So I guess a little bit more about the M&M Service Project, because of course we are the founders. So honestly, it all started in a student center. That one day, me and kids were like, dang, we do a lot of community service, like we should make our own service project. Initially we kind of weren't though. We just planned a service project, but then we were like, for communications purposes, like
we're just gonna go along with the plan. Like it was a project, but we're just gonna do a service project and keep it moving. Like okay. And then that's when like the inspiration like really struck and we stayed in there I think till like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
like right on my iPad.
Till the security came in there and said, y'all gotta go downstairs.
Until y'all know in the student center when security comes, y'all gotta go.
Y'all gotta go.
So yeah, we had stayed in there like writing up like imagine like a business plan for this search project we thought of like within an hour.
Yeah, so it was a lot. And then let's see, M&M, like the origin of the name. Crazy enough, we went to the same high school, and in high school, she was the president, and I was the vice president of our class, and everyone used to call us M&M because they would call me Mackenzie mistakenly or call her Makayla mistakenly. So
all the time.
They were just like M&M, M&M. So we were like, okay, the M&M Service Project.
So like we said, it started off like just as a crazy idea of like a search project, not even like as a organization or something we would get other people like to continuously keep coming to. And then from there we just decided, okay, maybe this is something we can start on our own, and we knew we wanted to continue it, just not even within Greensboro but even in Maryland, which is where we're from. So we wanted to make it a continuous thing of service and continuous thing of positive impact on just not like some of us, like our friends or thing, but like anybody that really wants to get involved and be a part of the mission and what we wanted this project to stand for.
And something to add on to that, I'll definitely say like the journey, I wouldn't call it easy because it's hard to get innovative, especially in Greensboro because we have a lot of orgs here that do service. So it's like, what do we want to do to kind of set us apart rather than just going to the same places and impacting the same places that we know like organizations on campuses already did, and then even going home and making sure we still have that same involvement, especially from like the Aggies that live back home. Shout out Metro Aggies. Getting involvement from them and stuff like that. So I'll say it's been a creative battle, but for the most part, we're able to bounce off each other, feed off each other's energy, and kind of get it together.
I think the biggest challenge we face is originality and creativity. So like not making repetitive projects or going to the same projects or something that was really hard for people to stay involved in and want to like be able to come out to this, like I just did that last week, or like I don't see the real impact of it. So saying something that really was impactful yet creative and engaging.
So to add on for that, I would say like logistics of things. Like it seems easy and it sounds really good. Like, okay, like we're gonna reach out to this place and tell them that we have 20 volunteers coming. But in reality, it's been places that we really wanted to work with and they haven't like gotten back to us, or like things that we have in the work that just take way more than just a meeting. Like something that we have coming up in January, it takes more than just like one meeting, and stay tuned for that. It's gonna be good. But like it takes more than just like one meeting or one email, and I think people never really think about what goes into planning a service project. They just think, oh, okay, they're doing service, cool, like.
Which I think really highlights why a lot of people never understand why we say project, or like the title itself is service, the M&M Service Project. And it's mainly because all of what we do is truly a project. It's not something that was like a week plan or like a month. It's usually like really planned out and logistics involved and thought out.
Kind of like Kenzie said, definitely spreading positive impact, spreading positivity in general, and also service, like giving back to the community that's poured so much into us, because that's important to us. Ever since we met each other in high school, we always knew that we wanted to make a change, and it honestly starts with one person. Like it can start with us. We can pour into somebody else, and they can make just as great an impact because of how we impacted them. So that's definitely core values of Eminem, I'll say. If you wanted to add anything on.
And definitely, I think what started is the core values between us of like community. We all were raised in a very like uprising community, impactful community. Then we came here our freshman year into another community that rise people, impacted people, and just being in a community like that makes you want to do the same for others. Makes you want to give back and be able to figure out how can I do better, how can I be a part of that change and be a part of that impact as well.
Operation Snuggle Up. I'm definitely saying Operation Snuggle Up. So basically what we did is we collected blankets for the children at the Children's Hospital in, which one is it? PG County, right? PG County. We got it in DC. That's something for another day. But yes, we collected blankets for the children at the Children's Hospital in Prince George's County. And honestly, we did that back home. So it wasn't something that we did at AMT. So I definitely say that was something to be proud of because we did it at home. So we had people from our high school get involved. We got our friends involved, our mom's friends and things like that. So it was church, yes. And then just family and just seeing how much support we actually have and how much people did want to help us make an impact. It made us really happy. And then just like dropping the blankets off. If y'all would have seen them people's face, they was like, all of these blankets.
They were so happy.
They were like, all of these blankets. And like, we had bags of them. Like,
it felt like you really did make an impact. You could see the impact, you could feel it, and it felt really good to be supported by people that also wanted to be a part of that and be a part of something that we felt that was very important and that was important for the community as well.
Yeah. Oh, also to add, some Aggies came and donated too back home. Again, shout out to the Metro Aggies. So what I would say, like managing long-term goals and also like, day-to-day life. For Eminem, we meet. Like we'll meet, we'll talk to each other, we know what we want to do. Like, and then I'll definitely say plan ahead. Like we said, our January project is already planned. So we are still like doing the logistics and stuff behind it, but for the most part, we got a foundation. So it doesn't affect our day-to-day life too much. It affects it more when it's like a certain project coming up and we know that we have to make like a recap or something like that. But for the most part, we're really good on time management, so we plan ahead to make sure we're not like trying to scramble last minute or do something and throw something out there that's just like not up to par for us.
Yeah, I would say truly just making sure everything is planned out is the real balance to it. Making sure that like, yes, you're keeping up with what you're doing, but also keep in mind like this is something we started and then we're going to continue it. So not like leaving it high and dry, but also keep in mind like, again, we want our projects to be authentic and creative. So with that, it means a lot of planning and not just like rushing it, no rushing it.
Yeah. I would definitely say when you're a leader, you have to be patient and also understanding, especially from this process, because you'll have plenty of people kind of sign up for service and they won't come. And it's like, it's funny because you'll notice that it's kind of like your friends that do it. No offense to my friends, because I'm not talking about that. But I'm just saying, like, you'll see, like, okay, that's kind of crazy. But, like, as a leader, you can't get mad about that kind of thing. You still have to keep a positive energy towards the people that do show up and put your all into the projects that you do, regardless of, like, the outcome. Because you did spend time planning this. So I would say that, and then also, like we said before, time management, like, it's not a joke. Like, you have to be on your stuff, know what you're doing, etc. And I'll let Kitty add on some stuff.
I think as a leader, something I've also learned is like vision, like having a vision and being able to orchestrate it. Maybe not as fast as you want to, or even like you might have all the ideas in the world that you can't even get out or really put together. But at the end of the day, making like, this is a vision I have and it's gonna come to life with like planning, help from another person, even like people we bring in, they sometimes even have good feedback. So you also become like very open-minded, a good like listener at the same time. And you also like, then you have the people that do support you, of like family members, like my mom, she always helps us like maybe like a name or like maybe the logistics somehow. Like you also get to be more open-minded as a leader within this and just have other people pride and try to get your vision to come to life.
Definitely agree. that open mind is definitely one of them. Because, you know, even with me and Kenzie, like sometimes she sees it and I don't, or sometimes I see it, she doesn't. So it's like, it's all about having that conversation and then being collaborative. So definitely like that leadership skill has been built, you know, collaboration, being a team player. And I'll definitely say like being intentional. You know, we've learned a lot about intentional energy, and I feel like in our project, that's us. So that's another thing.
A&T has truly helped me find the confidence and the mindset to stop being on the back burner or just wait to do things, or like maybe I'll do it later, maybe I'll do it in 2 years when I leave from here. But it made me just have a awakening or a true shift in mindset to be like, no, I'm gonna do this now. This is something I've been thought about, I've been had ideas about. I found somebody that really matches that vision, that sees it too, that wants to have that drive and determination to do it. And it made me figure out how to figure out how to go about it and be intentional about the work I do and be able to make true change to the people I want to go to and a true impact on the things that need an impact and change to us.
So definitely second everything she said. I'm gonna echo her just kind of like a little bit. I'll say A&T, I've never been like a shy person, but I definitely say that it's pushing me way out of my comfort zone. Like I'm big on being involved in my school community, like in general, and then big on being involved in the community, like Kenzie said. Like it's just kind of something that was instilled in us from a young age. So it's like, of course, we want to do our own thing, but I'll say definitely being at A&T is like I never would have thought like, okay, like start my own service project. I would have thought to just keep doing service, you know, do the service that I already was doing freshman year with the other orgs, but I never would have thought like, okay, like make this into your own and make it to something that you want to see other people volunteer. So you use what you have and your resources to plan things for other people. So I'll definitely say A&T has pushed me to be more of a leader. Like it's pushed me to be like, okay, I'm gonna do it now, kind of like Kenzie said, because you know, tomorrow, why do it tomorrow if you do it today? Advice from me, I'll definitely say go for it, because a dream can come true. Like dreams come true, you know, definitely go for everything you want. Make sure you have a plan. You know, if you have this great big vision, plan it out and be intentional with the things that you're doing. You know, make sure you're staying true to yourself through any process, because that's who you are, and everything that you do should reflect in your work.
I would say that nothing's going to be easy. Nothing's going to be handed to you. Nothing's going to come easy. And you shouldn't really want anything that is easy, because that doesn't show like the hard work or any planning that went into it, or determination, because all things like that come with very hard work. They come with challenges. They come with people that aren't going to, you're going to get a lot of no's. They're not going to see the vision. You're going to have no support. So it's going to be hard, but that doesn't mean it's not something you can't get through or something you can't go and achieve and set. If you had a goal, stick to it. Like she said, like don't give up on it. Keep going. Like it's not going to be hard, but if you started it, finish it and keep going with it.
Yes. So basically, sum it up, never give up, and stay intentional. And remember to follow us on Instagram at the M&M Service Project. We have a lot of amazing projects coming up in January and the next semester, so we hope to see you there.
Yep.
Bye.